program so that, yes, please permit me to record so that we can share on YouTube. Praise the Lord. Now, like I said, I've already started this before the class commences, because this is for our show and we have different guests. So for this special Christmas edition, we have our mother in the Lord, Mommy Gloria Bamile, and this is the 9th episode. So just let me quickly finish it. I'm using Photoshop 2020 today, because many of us, that is what we have access to on trial version. So let me quickly use it to finish up this one. This is episode 8. So I'm just editing it and it's coming out on Christmas. So it's Saturday 25th December. You see how I'm editing it? Because I've already done the graphics. So I'm just changing the details. Now I'm holding shift. That's why you see it's highlighting it. December. And the name, Evangelist Gloria Bamile. So that is just it. This is for, this is episode 9 now. We have done it. This is episode 9. So this is it. So I will export it. So I will now start with us afresh because of those of us joining for today. So I want to save this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The quality, I will make it very high, maximum, so that my quality can be very strong. Let me check, is there anyone in the waiting room? Nobody. Okay. So good. So, well, welcome on board. Like I said, so this is Premiere Pro. I said Premiere Pro. This is Photoshop 2020. This is Photoshop 2020. Let me close this and start with us afresh. So, I mean, there are some students that are supposed to be here. Let me close this. It's closing. Let's wait a little, let it finish closing. So, let it close. Okay. So we use Photoshop for our graphics, which is which as you can see, what I just finished designing now. You can see these are some of my works that I use Photoshop for. This is mommy's picture. It had this background. I cropped it to white. This for a film I did for someone. This is for one of our films. Look at this for one of our programs. This is my picture, this is a flyer. This one I cropped it for a design. So these are some of the jotters I designed in 2020. So now we go to create new. When you download, the first thing it will bring you is this interface. Some of us are using free trial versions. Like those of us in developed countries, we have challenge in having the soft copy installed, which will still rectify. We are still trying hard to see how that can be done. You create. I'm creating, so I'm starting from the scratch for us. Just a quick one. New document. Now you can see 5x7 default Photoshop poster. So we go with, let's say for instance, we want to go portrait or landscape. You understand? So we say poster. 24x18. So we say create. See now. Like in the 2015, that is our international international paper. Now let's see. Let me explain this. This left-hand side, it is what we call our toolbar. Tool. This is where we have our tools. Here, up here, we have like our effects. Up here, we have effect, we have dimensions, we have our filter tool up. While down here, our taskbar, just normal, the way our systems are, just normal desktop monitor layout. You have, usually you have your tools, but at times we can take it up or by the side. Then down, we usually have our task. So let's take for instance now, why are we doing this class? We should know how to design our posters. Like what I just did now, I did it in Photoshop. We can do something like that for the ministry. Like for the Christmas card I gave as an assignment last week. We should be able to design that on our own. So let's get to that. I'm online. For instance, let's do the Christmas card now. Let's go online. Let me stop sharing. Then I will share my YouTube. I will share my Google so that we can download. So I want to log into the internet so that we download a beautiful Christmas template. Then we will now use it to design our card. A beautiful Christmas template. You are welcome back. We are just starting. Today is just, we are starting from the scratch with us. Some of us are just joining. This is Photoshop tutorial class. We'll show you how to use the tool. So let me continue with the explanation while the, okay, it's opening. Let me just share it with us now. Let's go online and check. New tab. You can also see my Google now. So when you are doing graphics, the best thing is you want to do a poster, church poster, a movie poster, your online program, you want to do advert, just type, search the background. Now let's see, beautiful Christmas. Christmas
background.
Yes, Christmas background. Images or pictures. So, okay, pictures. Wow. This is not just wow, it's wahoo.
Wahoo.
Wahoo. So you can go to images. Now, images will give you plenty options. Wow. Wahoo, wahoo. So let's pick one. You can now go for your color, which I would like every one of us in this class to do. Pastor Bola, are you in the house?
I'm there, sir.
Okay, please, those of us just joining, we have a platform, editors platform. That's where we pass information for our tutorials, the link, so you can just post your drop. If you are not on the WhatsApp platform, just drop your number, your WhatsApp number, so that you can be added. Drop it in the chat. Thank you very much. So class, which one should we pick? Mommy Kaide, please pick one for us. I love twins.
Amen.
Amen. So pick one for us, ma. Hello, ma. Okay, perhaps she can. Okay. Mommy Kenny, okay, you are selecting. Which one? This, anyone, just pick. For me, I like white. Blue is my favorite color. So let's pick one so that we can do the design sharp. Let me go down so that you can pick. Look at gold here, beautiful one. Ah, look at this one. Wow, see this. So please, let's pick. Look at this. Ah. Class, which one should we pick? Oh? I don't think she is. Please, class, Sister Christine, pick one.
No, me, I'm old student too. Let the new student pick.
Prof. Femi, pick one.
Pastor Felix, just pick for us and let's go.
Okay. Okay, let me pick this for now.
Okay.
Wow, this is a bit calm.
This is beautiful.
Yes, and it's full. So
yeah.
Now, let me see. I told you right click, you open image in new tab, so that let's see if it is big. Wow, it's very big.
Wow.
Ah.
Oh my God.
You see, so this is raw. We got this raw.
Oh man, this is beautiful.
Yes, this is raw. So we have a very sharp image. It will not be blurry. So let me save it. Christmas background. I'm saving it at my download.
Good day, sir.
Welcome, ma.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, welcome.
Good afternoon,
Did you
sister.
get those backgrounds, sir? Did you get those backgrounds from Google?
Yes, please look at them. Beautiful ones. So please, I'm using this one. None of you should pick it too. None of you.
But I Femi sends message that I can't unmute on time.
Oh,
that
so sorry about that, Prof. It is why. So let's go with this. We have a beautiful background here. Let me stop. So let's quickly go ahead. And we can add something to the background. We can add ribbon. Let's see if we could add ribbon actually. Let me show you so that you can manipulate. It wouldn't look exactly. You can close this. Let us just pick ribbon. You understand? Let's see. You can just add it. You're a creative person. Let's say this ribbon. Let's add it too. On top, you understand? It will add some, it will differentiate it from, oh, you see, this is not very big. Let's see why. Let's go to the website. Let's go to the website. Do you see what I'm doing? I need it big and bold. So those of us just joining, we are just starting. We are trying to download a background for our work on the internet. So we have beautiful ones. Wow. I think we should pick this.
Yes.
So this thing is confusing though. Holy Ghost fire. See, find backgrounds. See this, see this, see this. You see, you have enough backgrounds to work with. Just go online, download a lot. Ha. You know, let it not do Oju Kokoro. Let me pick this. Let me click on it. When it comes, then we can now pick it. It's still loaded. I've showed us how you can download image. Don't just pick image like that.
Right click
and open image
right
in new
click.
tab. Yes.
Ah, you got one for yourself. Are you ready?
Okay, you see now, look at the size. It's JPEG. Look at the size, resolution 1600 by 900. So let's open image in new tab and see. You see, this is better. It's big. So you save this now. Christmas background image 3, yes. So we'll now bring all together. Let me stop sharing. Let me take us back to our Premiere. I said Premiere Pro. Wow. Why is Premiere Pro entering my mouth? Our Photoshop. And I told us I'm using 2020 today to help us. I've been using 2015, but because when we are downloading now, we will download 2020 or 2021 online, so that at least it shouldn't be that different from what you have been using. So now I want to bring it in. I can say import. You understand? Or I say open. So I will go to my download. Let's mute our sound. Okay. So Sister Christy, she wasn't.
Are you using Premiere Pro today?
No. It's before Christmas, but today is just Photoshop because of our new students. So let me just type Christmas up here in my download. You see the cards that I need here. I will open. You see, wow, we have them. Very easy. So, and this is our background, right? Where we need that. So you can take this down, drag it down. You bring it to your page, so you can close this. You drag this down, you bring it to your page. You see, this is bigger, so you can close this. No, don't save. So this is the one we did, right? So I've told us when you want to enlarge, don't increase from here. Though this is 2020, you don't have problem with that. It will go the same time. You see now, we want it bold, though it's blurry. When we finish, it will be bolder. Let's make it feel big. You now press enter. Look at this. This means cancel. You understand? But when I drag it now, this means agree, allow. You see, it's still sharp. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, you're welcome, Dr. Joy. Let me just go back a little. Now, what we just did here is I'm just starting now. I just downloaded a background which we brought in. So now let me explain the tools we have here. Remember, we still have this one. We want to add as our sugar something, Maggie and Co. We want to just add it to beautify it. We'll come to that, but let me explain. This file, you saw how I use it to open. Instead of dragging it in, I will take you off my screen. You may not see what I'm doing. That was how I open. If you say open as, it will open it in the raw camera, which I will explain to us. Open as smart object. Open recent. This is my recent work, reflections of drama missions. one I just did, blah, blah, all my work, or you go, this. Now you can close off, you can save. When you save it, you just save. But when you save as, you don't decide either PSD or Photoshop. You can export it. You can export it. You understand? You can export it. Sorry about that. Import, script, and all this. We don't really need that. They are online. While this, you can undo. You can toggle last state. You can search online, fill stroke, define pattern, free transformation, puppet swap. Free transformation is when you want to, now the second transformation, like when you want to skew, you will see like the logo now, the alumni logo we used last week. You saw the write-up, it was round, it curved like this arc. That is where we work on it. You transform, you skew, you rotate, you distort, you can turn it to a warp. Warp means like in Premiere Pro, there is something we call warp. And warp, we apply it on videos that are not stable. For instance, if you shoot your film and it is not, maybe your camera just, it was handheld, you were moving like this and the camera shook, just shake it, just apply warp stabilizer. It will stabilize the shot for you. And we have it here in Photoshop too. You can rotate 180, 90 degree, flip horizontal, flip this side. And I want to advise, when you are using like Photoshop, you are downloading, YouTube, you are downloading someone's video, like when you are doing video lyrics, you download all this nature, all this beautiful sunrise, sunset. You want to use it either for transitional scenes, mirror it. You understand? Mirror it so that nobody will claim the right on you. You understand? Mirror it. Just mirror it. If the right was here, turn it the other side, so that when you post on YouTube, no one will claim the right on it. Image, here you can work on your image, bold, gray. I'm explaining this so that you can work, you can play around it later. It's very, very easy. Adjustment, layer, brightness, levels. You can reduce the curves, you can highlight it. This curve, Control M, I've already taught us about that. When you press Control M, you can add light, you can reduce light exposure. I will do that when I bring in a picture to explain all this. Vibrance, hue, saturation, color balance, black and white, photo filter. Welcome, Pastor Peter. It is just, we just started not too long, and I just imported a picture. Bro John, you are welcome, sir. I know you know how to use Photoshop too, but we are just trying to share more, throw more light to it. Let's quickly go ahead. We can play around that. Now, let me explain this for us. This one is what we call pick tool. In Photoshop 2015 downwards, you see it as an angle, an arrow like this. This one is crop. We can use it to crop. You understand? We can use it to crop. You see, we have the rectangle as elliptical marquee tool. This one, and let me show us one of the works. You can select like this and delete. You see what I use it to do? I use it to delete background. So let me undo this, because that's not where I just want to tell us the usage. Now, this is what I usually use to crop my picture, like Mommy Gloria's picture I just worked on. That was what I used. This is brush. You understand? This is our quick selection tool. I can use it to quickly select this. You see what I did now? I'll just delete. It's not magic. So let me undo when we want to do that. So this is our quick selection tool. When you want to edit, you want to change the background of a picture, you can quickly use this. Instead of using this to be following it one, you can quickly use that. You just do. Then you will now use this plus or minus to dress it. If it is minus now, it means you want to minus. You see what I'm doing? You want to deduct from it. You see? If it is plus, When you press plus, you want to add. Do we understand it? I'm explaining the tool one after the other. Let me undo this. This is crop tool. This crop tool, we use it to do that. This, look at it now. I can use it to crop my image. When I press enter, you see it will crop the other one. So that is the essence of crop tool, to reshape, like the word crop. Frame tool, I don't really, you see what you can use it to, you see it showing that you can use it to do your frame. This is pick eyedropper. You understand? Eyedropper, you can use it to select colors. This is patch tool. Patch tool is a wonderful tool. Patch tool, like somebody is having pimples, you can use this patch tool to take care of that. And let me show us an example here. Look at this now. I want to cover this. I'm zooming. This is a pimples. Look at, I want to cover it with this white. Maybe it's not, why it's not working? Because of my layers. I didn't select the background, but now see, I have selected it. You see that it has turned to white. Do you see? That's how we use it to work on our, maybe there is spots on the shirt where you don't want, or even if you want to add, like this patch tool now, look at it. I want to add this color here. Let it finish loading. Look at this now. This place, I want to replace it with flower. You see, it will bring it there. The patch tool will select it and take it there. You see, it will take it there. You see the work of the patch tool. But let's undo. If you are using Premiere, why have I said Premiere Pro? Because this week is editing class, but we just want to do Photoshop for our new students. If you are using 2020, your Control Z will take you back. But in 2015, when you say Control Z, it will just take you back and front. But to make it better, you now hold Control Z Alt. You understand? Control and Alt together, then Control Z. It will now go back. But 2020, it is easy, just once. I'm explaining it to the tools to us. I'm recording this, it will be on my YouTube. You can still watch it later. This is our brush, very good. This brush is very interesting. Now look at it. This is the brush size. Look at the size of the brush. Look at here. Let's say the normal. Look at what it will do. Look at this. You understand? So that Photoshop, it's easy. You see dissolve. It's easy to manipulate when you are doing your graphics behind. It will take it behind. Clear. Like this now, you want to, let me select the layer here. You see, it's cleaning it. Then the opacity, if I make it 100, it will clean it. Do you see, class? That is the work of brush. Like you see, I'll use it in my clothes. The picture I'm going to bring in, because I'm going to blend it downwards. So I want to design a card for I Am My Dancing Flower. So although this is stamp, close stamp, we use it to add. You can see what it's doing here, the pictures. So when you select it, you take it there. You can select it and add it outside. History brush to delete, gradient, color dodge, some of this we don't use it. You see the pick tool here. This is pen for artwork. This pen tool, pen. You see, you draw your lines. When you click enter, you see, you can draw it. You see, you can draw any shape. You see? So let me undo it. I'm just showing us, this is just a background. This is an introduction to it. Then this is our text too. I want to type something. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You understand? I can now change the color from yellow. I can use black here so that it will be seen. Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas. Let's keep this. This will be useful. So we can increase the size. You can drag it and increase. You understand? Save it. So this, you can use this to add shape. Then you can change the color of your shape here. It's loaded. I can choose to change the color here, like green. When I say okay, it will come up to green. You see it? So I'm just experimenting it for us. So when I'm using it, we'll know what I'm doing. It will not be like magic. That is it. So I've finished explaining this. This is just like the pick tool. You see what it does? Just like this one, on the same work. And this is our zoom. You see what it does? Now this zoom, when I press it and I hold my control, you understand? You can use it to, when you press like this, then when you hold it down, you can use it to zoom in. So fit to page. Can I continue? Any questions so far about any of the tools? Okay. Any question, class? Any question? Okay, no question. Let's continue. Now, we want to add this balloon, these ribbons here. We will use our what? Magic eraser tool. We delete it once. No, sorry, it deleted here because here in my layers, it's on my background. It is not on this. So let's name it here so that we will not do such mistake again. You do like this, right? Background 1, back 1. You press enter. Then here, you title it Reborn. What I did to change the name is just double click on the right top here. Like here, the shape. The shape here, you can decide to change it, but it's still okay with the shape. But let's rasterize it here. Just okay, let's continue. You press your V. Your V is pick tool. Let us delete this now. You see, it will take it off once. You see, it has deleted the background. So we want it to blend into what we are doing. How do we do that? Because doing it halfway like this, it will not be good. You can drag it like this. Then you can reduce it up. You see now, is this beautiful?
Yes, sir.
You have changed it. Even the person that designed this background, when he sees this now, he will say, ah, this was not how I did my own, because your own carries another ribbon.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma.
Sorry, sir. I'm in the car driving. I missed the way you removed that background now.
Okay, let me repeat it.
Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate with the driving and
oh, no,
Allah,
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Let me undo. Now, this is it with the background. It's just the same thing I taught us using eraser tool, magic eraser tool. When you click this, You apply it, bam, it will delete it. Because, okay, there is a mistake here because you see it's on the back. I'll put it on the ribbon. I will now delete. It will remove the white. But you observe that there is also one stain here. That is when this one comes in. I can now select this and delete. You see, it has taken it off. You see, it's neat now. And when you want to know maybe what you have done is very neat, you can close the eyes of this one. You see, it's very, and if you are not still convinced, you can also close the eye of the background so that you see what you are doing. Let's see. Okay, it's very neat now. So you can allow, you toggle it back. So what I did was to just drag this, take it up to the edge. This is beautiful now. Enter. So this is my Christmas card again. Another Christmas card coming. You know, we have done one last week. Merry Christmas. So now let's bring in our picture. This is where many of us used to ask questions. You open. Let's open our picture. Let me go to picture. Felix and Yemi. My wife and I. Felix and Yemi Hausa. Felix and Yemi. Let me check this folder. Okay, look at the picture here. I will open it. It's opening. It's very easy. Very, very easy. Very good. Now it's opening Camera Raw, which is the best for us. Camera Raw is where you treat your pictures, remove scratches, you make them look at the way we look, very young, under 16 as usual. My wife and I, look at the picture, very. So here now, let me play with the color of the Camera Raw, which is the best. That is, even when you want to shoot your camera, the best format for you to shoot is shooting raw. Now, here, temperature, we can, you see what happened? You can play around, can increase the temperature, it depends on what you want to achieve. You can say -3, we have reduced it. You can make it tints. You see? You see, you are adding green. You see what I'm doing? I'm just showing us, if the picture is not very bright, you can add, you can expose it more. If peradventure it was like this, I can turn it to this. You understand? Contrasts, you can add contrast. You see, I've reduced the, you see? So you play the highlights. Because I've already edited the picture. I've edited it already, the highlights. So my shadows, I can add, I want it bright. So you can see I am my dancing flower. The black, see the black here? You see? The black are not very black. But when you add, you reduce it like this, the black, the hair will be very dark. It will turn to 100% black. Wherever black, it means wherever black is, it will make it darker. You see how it is? I'm just showing us to give us the idea so that when we are using it, this texture, to see the, any question? Okay, so you see the texture of the scene, not like the posters, Alaba markets. They'll do music poster, they'll not turn to face to cartoon. You can't see flesh again, you just look as if somebody is swelling like this. No. So clarity, you can see where I put it. Clarity, the haze here. Add the haze is to add more beauty to the color, make it come out, you see. Now, sharpening, let's Let me make it sharpen a little. You see the picture, it will be very sharp. Noise reduction, I can reduce the noise here. Color noise, you can reduce the color noise. So if there's any rashes, now let me take us to this place. This color here, you can choose to take away red. You know, there are some pictures. I do photography too. I snap, I edit photos. Now there are pictures you see at times, so the leaf will be green, will be brown. This is what happened. Paraventure, if there is green here now, I will take away all the green. But here, because there is no green, you see? But let's say if it is blue, let me just show something here. You know, here is blue and red and yellow. Let me show us, this is blue. Let's take away the blue. You see the blue is changing to green. You see the blue is going off. The blue is going off. You understand? So you can walk around your picture. Walk around it. I can change the blue to 100% purple. So let's put it normal. Now let's take away our red. Look at my red. Let me take it away to orange. You see? It's orange. You see? Class, are you following?
Mm-hmm.
I've removed the red. You see the way it is? So you see some pictures, there is no red. This is where we manipulate it. You see? I've reduced the red. I've reduced the red. You see? So let me return the red. Let me return the red. You see? So now you can play around your color here, saturation. You can pick your color here, blue, shadows. Now this is shadow. Any color you want your shadow to be. So Photoshop is very, very easy to use. Sincerely, it's very easy. Just like Premiere Pro, you can, any Adobe product, you can manipulate it to create your own. You know, in our class last week, I said, God created man, man created technology, and God is the grandfather of technology. So God is happy with all this technology. So let us use it to make God happy because we created it. Now, you will not say done. You will say open. If you say done, it will go and save it in my folder. You see, it's open now. So let us crop the background. Let's unlock it first. You know, there was, look at here, class, there was padlock here on the background because this is like a background. I can't move it. You see, convert to normal layer. Do you see what it wrote? The current selected layer is a background layer. You know, I just told you it's a background. You cannot move it. Sorry, just a minute. Let me fix this. Sorry about that, please. Let's convert it to normal layer now. It means remove because I have dragged it the other time. So let's unlock it. You can just double click on the key. It will unlock. We have unlocked it. So let's quickly crop it. Please watch me. I can use this to crop from here. This was the one I showed us last week, and I showed us the brush too. But this, when you press your plus on your keyboard, it will increase the brush. So you can select, you trace it gently You see the way I'm going? I'm not rushing the papa. You see? It will give us a mistake. But you just go gently. Let me fit to screen. You can trace it like that. Then I showed us where is this brush? Oh, yeah. Selection brush. You understand? Quick selection. You see what I'm doing? You can use it to highlight. Because time is money too. And how fast you are when you are working shows how good you are at your skill. No, I don't normally use this because at times you may not get it smoothly, but I use it also. But when I'm teaching, I don't normally use it. I want the students to learn how to do it the other way. So we are going. See, I'm selecting. I'm just trying to show us. I have a cropped one, but I want to show us. I'll show us the two ways, so that when you are having your class, you just choose. I always like showing students 2 or 3 ways of achieving a task. So you now choose the best method that suits you. You see, this is a bit faster. We're finished cropping now. Yes, I think, okay, we have just this edge. So you check around, just be sure that it's smooth. Okay, we are good. So here you now do what? You select inverse. Inverse means you select the outside, so you delete, you see it. Those of you in last week's class, which one is faster? Sister Christy, Pastor Bola. This is faster, right?
Yes, sir.
Pastor Dorcas, this is faster. Do we get it, or I should repeat?
Repeat it, sir.
Okay. Now, what I did was, when you just pick this selection tool, number 3 have different, but you see quick selection tool, you pick it. So you just follow it the way I did. You make sure it's traced till the edge. As you select it to all the edge of where you want to trim. You select it. Now, if I did select inverse, if I delete like this, it will delete what I need. But let me undo. You right click. You now select inverse. That is, inversely is outside. like the opposite. So I can now delete it. So after selecting, I can just, it's highlighting it again. Don't mind it. I can just pick this, my pick tool, and click outside. Then you can press V to turn it to a pick tool. You see now I can pick my picture, but you see the edge. That is why I told you I don't look at the edge. Let me show us the edge. You see the edge? You see the edge is not very neat. Class, do you see it?
Yes, sir.
That is why I usually trace my picture normally. But for the purpose of this class, I've shown us this. Then the other way around. Is to trace normally. You follow this. You just normal tracing. I may not trace all for us. I'll just show us when you follow with your brush, you can go like this, go like this, go. You understand? When you trace it, you go. I mean, I'm just doing this like a rough sketch. You trace it, you go. So you will now go outside like this. When you reach here, you go out like this. You go up. You can press minus to reduce so that you see what you are doing. You press enter. You now delete to take away the background. You see? Very good. So let me bring a cropped one. A cropped up one of this picture. Now I have it. So let's open. Open. Felix, Yami cropped. I have it. Ghana. You see, Felix? Very cropped. Let me open it. You see it? We have a cropped one. To save our time, let me just. No, I already have it. So you drag this one down. So we can close this. So we have the picture here. Wow, my Christmas card is loading fast. Wow. So where do we place this? We can place it here, but it's too big. We can reduce it. You press enter. You understand? Now I may not need to work on the edge of the cloth here. It's too big. Just here. See the way I enlarge it to increase it. I may not need to work on the edge because the way it is here, I can just place it on the body of the logo of the border here. Or if you press Ctrl B, that's clear. You can now, the opacity is too much here. You can make it like 12 here so that you can 12 is not seen. You can increase it here a little. You see now. See now. It's cleaning the edge so that it will look as if it fade inside. You see the way it is. Class, you see how beautiful it is. It's as if I'm painting something. You understand? As if I'm painting something. You see the way I buried it inside the background. So this is how you make it look beautiful and matured. You see, look at my opacity 49 and my brush not too big. So I'm just using it to brush it. so that it will match. And you know the background suits our cloth. I cannot press Z. I will now say fit to screen. Isn't it beautiful? You see? Then let's look for a Christmas write-up. First, let me bring our ministry logo. Let me say open. Oh yeah, your logo. Let me see. I have it in document. Vision logo. Okay. Vision logo new registered. Look at it here, the new one. Oh, then open. Let me drag it from here. Sorry, you will not see my screen now. It's just, I want to search for it and quickly bring it. That's the way we vision logo. Sorry. That dark you are saying, that black is just my search menu. It is the logo I was looking for. So this is Vision Drama Missions Outreach. So what do we do to remove this white? Who will help us? Class, what do we do to remove the white around the logo? You know, at times you'll see some ministry, they will now carry their logo and place it like that. You'll see white around it. It shows that the graphics man did not finish his work. But when you see a graphics, why can't you delete the white? Have something like this. Is this not better? This is better. So you can now hold it like this. You do your pick tool. You reduce it. Enter.
Pastor,
Ma'am.
I have a question.
Okay, ma'am.
The way you deleted the white background of this logo,
Yes,
why can't we delete the background of the picture? Why did you have to crop this?
Very good. That's a very beautiful question I've been waiting for. Because this background, it is a uniform background. You know, when we are shooting film, there is something we call chroma or green screen. You see somebody we stand in, even when we are doing Zoom, at times at home, some of us have green background.
Yes.
So we'll now stand. So we'll now change the background in Zoom to any virtual background we have, because it is uniform. If it is white, uniform, blue, uniform, any color that is uniform, even in film, you can delete it. So far, the person character is not wearing that color. Because when you delete the color, and that is why when you want to shoot chroma, they will use green, because green is not always common. They will tell you don't wear anything green.
Okay.
Do we understand it?
Yes.
Yes, please. Because the white is uniform. That's why it's picked the white around.
Okay.
So I can now write the name of the ministry. Vision. Drama. Vision. Outreach International. So this is my own greeting card to you. So when I send it to you, pretend as if you have not seen it before, please. Do we all understand, class?
We will try, sir. We will try.
Don't pretend as if, don't do as if you have not seen it. It's new. You say, wow, it's beautiful. Don't say, we did the way they create. So let's increase the font to, let's say 100 and see if it's okay. Wow, it's big. So now we now make this, if you put it white, wow, white is good, right? Yes, sorry, kill it off. No. Sorry, it's my dancing flower. I must answer her because she always allow me to do this tutorial. She needs my attention. So 90. Okay. You see, it's okay now. I reduce the size. Don't think because it's too big. So let's see vision network drama outreach. But now let's add some shadows. So you can click the effect box. For those of us just joining, when you click the edge like this, let us emboss it a little, just a little, add a little swagger. See the size. See, let's add drop shadow. Oh, sorry, I was doing the effect on the logo. Do you see? That is why you have to look at it. Was the logo I picked. So the logo, let us just emboss it a little to add, make it look nice. It has embossed now, just a little. Little the depth. Let's add the depth, then the direction. And make the size just up and down. Let it be up. So now the name is what I want us to work on. So you always follow your layers. Layer is like the storehouse where you have all the, oh, I have not saved this work. Oh, let me save it. Graphics background, no, Felix. It's a Christmas 2, Christmas card 2. Sign my pictures, yes. 2021 Christmas, I say class card. So Felix, okay. So let us add shadow. We may not need to emboss it. When you emboss, it's usually, you see the shadow just to separate it from the background a little, the size. You understand? To make it a bit conspicuous, so good. We are okay with this. So the address of the ministry, can pick 2. Vision Drama Missions Outreach International, Wagwalada, Abuja, Nigeria. Lada, Abuja, Nigeria. Then +23480 60 77 2577 +23480 730 28 328. Good. Now you can see that it's not organized. Look at the way it looks. So this is where you work on that. You just reduce the maybe to 13. It's too big. So let's reduce the fonts here to 20 because it doesn't, 20 is too small. You can just pick maybe 48. 48 is better. Then here, 36. See the space in between now. So the space is too much. Let's put 32. You see? Then we can't see it very well. So we can just do this, add a little shadow. There is serious dust in Nigeria, mostly in Abuja where we are based. Now look at the shadow. The shadow is too much. Let's reduce the opacity. Opacity is the strength. The size is still bogus for me. I heard something like this is good. Then even the name of the ministry, we can change the color to this, to gold. You know, it makes it calm. Vision, because even on our logo, we have the gold. Vision Drama Mission Outreach International. Good. Then the Christmas write-up. And this Merry Christmas. I'm saving this Merry Christmas. Let us change the font to something fancy. So let's pick. You can search. Oh, it's too bogus. Oh, we need something fancy. So you can search. But to save time, I can just pick a bold. Let me just pick a bold font. Oh, Merry Christmas. This is. But let me pick just a bold font. Look at it, my bold, my red bold. You understand? So now I can bring it here because I want to show us something. Merry Christmas. Then which color should we put it? Let's put this red. You know, now I want to pick color class. When you pick here, you can pick any color. Now let's pick this color. I've told us while I was teaching, you walk around the colors that you have available. We have green, we have gold, we have red, and even on my clothes, I and my wife, we still have gold. She was putting on a top like gold, yellow on me, red, you understand? So all the colors are still within our scope here. It's still available. Let me just make this shrink a little. Yes. Now we can emboss this now. Just make it a little extraordinary. I will add some effect to it now. When you double click the edge, just toggle it twice. Now let's emboss it. Let's add. You see now, wow, you see what is happening? It's changing. It's looking embossed now. So the depth, let me just add little depth. The size, you see, it looks embossed. If I want to add texture so that it will look like bricks, because it's too soft, you will not see the bricks, but let me reduce the, you see, let me reduce the softness on it. You see now, it looks like all these bricks. So I can add little shadow. Shadow is too much. Let me just reduce it a little. You see, the spread, let me reduce it, and the distance. Let me just bring it closer. If I want to take it back like this, you see, Merry Christmas. So let me bring it closer. So we can go with this. Merry Christmas. So let's look for a write-up to put. Let's look for a write-up to put. Do you know you can actually put a cap on my head? Let me show you how to do that. Let me close this so that I will show you how to put cap on my head. Let's go to my internet. So when I'm doing graphics, I always like connecting to the internet to make my, so that when I need a background, you can need a ribbon, you can need anything. So I don't repeat designs, no matter what. I try by God's grace, because you have to bring out your creative mindset. So you check internet, you see card, you see this. So when you are always like now, I use different background in the previous class, and this is another different one.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, when you said we should download the other time, you were saying don't be connected to the internet.
Yes,
why? What's the
Because
don't.
in developed world, most of all of you are in Western world. Adobe Premiere Pro is supposed to be purchased online. But you know, like that things now. I'm recording this, so there are things I would not like to mention now because it will be on YouTube, you know. But we can talk about it, and I believe
Okay,
everybody
okay.
know.
I got it.
All of una know as it be for Alaba market now.
Yeah,
Yes.
we know.
Yes.
Una know as it
I
dey
was
now.
just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So now let's see Christmas cap. Beautiful. Because if you don't put beautiful, if you go bring one village one from one African village for you. That is why when I want to take a black man, I'll put beautiful black American couple, beautiful black American, so that they'll not go and give me one person from my village. We just finished tapping palm wine. Beautiful Christmas cap. You can add Christmas tree. You see, it's bringing Christmas tree, Christmas this. Wow. So now look at the way I am. My wife is beside me. I can't use number 1. I can't use number 2. I can use this one.
Number 5.
Whoa, I can use number 5 too.
Or plain one.
Yes. Now I clicked on it first. Then I will now open in another tab. You see it's here. It's not very big. I don't like it. Let's go to the website. So let me click the website. It's coming up. Let it finish loading. So when it comes, I will just put cap on myself. So that is called manipulation. So when you click on this, it's still loading. You see it's writing is loading. Let it finish loading. Okay, we are there. So you right click, open in new tab. Wow, you see it now. It's bold. It's loading. You see? You see the picture is big. So if you don't know how to download, you just go and download one particular picture. I can now save image. So this one is for my card. Please pretend you have not seen it or Christmas card. I will save it now in downloads. So I will now open it. My download. Sorry, I will have to stop sharing the screen. Let me take you to my Photoshop. I know you will not see it now. What I did, I just dragged it into my Photoshop. Let me stop screen sharing so that I will show you my screen. So I just dragged it in here. So now it's still sitting with one bump. I will now press enter to place it. Or you just click this. It's coming up. It's loaded. You see? But I don't want this background. If you use this magic eraser tool, let's see if it will work. Now look at what it's saying because I've not rasterized. Excuse me. Let me take this off. Now you have to rasterize the layer. Excuse me. Sorry, please, class. This code has been dealing with me for some days since the dust on bike mission field. Now you rasterize this layer like this. so that it will remove the tumble icon on it. So I can now delete. You see, you can't use the magic eraser tool. It will remove the white. Do you understand, Sister Christy? Because the background is white and we have the same color of white. But if I pick it here,
Yes, I understand now.
you see, it will not delete because this white is darker here. But here the
Yes.
white is, if I click this, it will work here. It will work, but it will remove. But if I now do this,
Yes, sir.
let me do this. I can still use another magic tool. Magic wand tool. You see? It will, but it will not go, you see? Do you see this can still work, but it will not give me what I want. So I will click on this. See how I'm tracing it, the edge. So you have to be patient. And now select inverse. See? I can press V now. Cannot reduce it. So it will go to my head. So I can increase here, zoom in, and I can see it properly. Now you can bring the picture up, the cap, take it up in the layer. Let's look at our picture here. So look at Felix and Yemi here. Felix and Yemi. So you take this off here. You see the cap on my head? You see? But now I will work on it to make it look real. So let's place the cap very well. And even the edge, there are some, let's make it smooth. So we have it now. So look at the cap now. So, but the dimension where it is not good. So I can bend it like all this Yoruba cap small. You understand? And I can reduce it a little to fit as if I'm really putting it on. I could actually reduce it, you understand? Or maybe make it big. so that the edge will look as if it is right on my head. I can chop it here a little to put the pressure of wearing on it. And when you wear a cap, you know how the pressure will look like. So that it will look. Now, see it's not. You see the cap for my head. So I can now put shadow. I want to put shadow. You see where I want to put the shadow. So that it will be like, see, I did wear through the distance too much. You understand? When you put on something, the shadow will show for your head small. And I think where they add small. So understand? So that it will be like saying on my head is the truth. You see the cap now.
Sir,
Mom,
can we try, we remove the whole white and see how it will look like,
which white?
the whites, and see how it will look like, you know, because it's normally supposed to enter the whole head. Okay.
I can. Let me
Okay.
just do this. Let me reduce the white.
Yeah. Then you press it down into
Yeah.
this.
You see, it does look like guy cap now.
Yeah.
I think this is better now.
Yes, sir.
So when you are working on, this is called picture manipulation, as if I was really putting it on. So this is a greeting card. Let's look for a write-up. So you can go to the internet and still download a write-up, beautiful one. Download. Wow. So let's quickly go and download. We are done with this, we can close it. Beautiful Christian Biblical Christmas greetings. Right. So it's garbage in, garbage out. Anything you said you should. So we can now see the writing. Let me go here so that I don't want it as pictures. Ahead. So that we can copy and paste. We're rounding up. Prepare your question. Please, if you are not on the WhatsApp platform, like Pastor Mrs. Kenny, anyone, if you want to be on the WhatsApp platform where we share information about tutorials, graphics, you can just drop your WhatsApp number on the chat, in the chat, please. You see, may the spirit of Christmas, blah, blah. So I can copy this now. The spirit of Christmas not only be in your ornaments that will decorate your home and that your life. Merry Christmas, and may your faith in God allow you to have that facility to
radiate love and kindness to your family and friends.
I think we can pick this.
Yes,
It's
sir.
simple. So let me close it. I've copied it now. Control C. So I'll go back to the work we are doing. Control T, just see. Oh, now, see, we have it now. So, Stupogos, may your faith in God, you can break it. So we now change the right up to like the naughty gown. Will be good for this. Naughty gown. This is 2020. Oh, it's too fainting. Oh, I can't see this. No. Let's look for fine writing. Because if your audience cannot read what you have written, then you are not communicating. It's not the beautiful font we need alone. We need a readable font. So let's play around with it a little. But we still need a fanciful font. But we want a readable one. I think this is good. Yes, let's increase it a little. You understand? Then we can make it black. Plus, Sefini, your comment on it?
I love this Christmas card.
Just simple.
Very simple. I like it. The gold, the design, very beautiful.
Let me save it. I will share it in the class. Please, let's have questions.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
The Photoshop, how much is it every month if I subscribe, or is it subscribe?
If you want to buy it.
If I want to buy it.
Sincerely, that I don't know. But
you don't know?
Yes, I mean online there in you know, you in diaspora are the one buying it. In Nigeria now we get plenty.
Okay.
Yes, but I have 2020, but it's
2020.
Yes.
Okay, how do I download it? Is it www.photoshop.20 or 2020?
After the class, we will talk. I'll explain to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay,
after
sir.
the class.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
After the class.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we get one 2020 for one of my apprentice laptop. Now there I put her, but she not there around.
Okay.
That make me never get her phone now. So I get Premiere Pro there and Photoshop. So now for her system, I keep her.
Okay then.
She never comes. So if she come, I will get both the 2020 down. I go know how I go compress and send her phone now.
Okay then.
I understand. Make una just hold on small, but when I fit download the trial version, then put your credit card. If the 7-day one knock, I will remove them.
Okay.
Ó ti yé yín náà.
Ó ti yé mi,
Ìfẹ́ sọ
sir.
lóyìnbó torí àwọn.
Yeah, ó ti yé mi, sir. Ó ti yé mi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the card for today. God bless you. Thank you
Bless
for
you,
your
sir.
time.
Thanks a lot.
Yes,
God bless
Thank
you.
you
bless you.
so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Sister
God bless
Joyce,
you.
Continue to
Merry
empower you.
Christmas in advance.
Merry Christmas, Sister Christy. Thank
Yeah.
you.
God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless
Sister
you.
Joyce, I would like to ask you a question, but not now.
Okay, ma.
On WhatsApp, I would like to ask you a personal question.
Okay, ma.